You've probably heard that carrots are good for your eyes. That's the classic advice, right? But here's something no one's telling you. Not your doctor, not the companies selling expensive eye supplements, and definitely not the food industry. What if the most powerful support for your vision isn't in a pill, a surgery, or even a pair of glasses? It's actually hiding in plain sight, in tiny, humble seeds, real, whole seeds. They're affordable, often overlooked, and backed by some truly eye-opening science. And here's the part that might surprise you. 99% of seniors are never told how much these seeds can actually do for their eyes. One clinical study found that the third seed we'll talk about today helped improve macular thickness by up to 32%. That's huge, because it directly helps prevent the kind of damage that leads to age-related vision loss. Another seed was shown to boost blood flow to the retina, calm inflammation, and even protect the optic nerve. So why haven't you heard about this? Simple. These seeds work too well, and they cost next to nothing. That's not exactly good news for big companies selling pricey treatments. But today, we're pulling back the curtain. In this video, you'll discover the 7 most powerful seeds for protecting your vision and retina, ranked from least to most effective. They're backed by real clinical research, safe for seniors, and can make a real difference when added to your daily routine. Every study we mention is linked in the description for full transparency. We're not here to sell hype, we're here to share the truth. Before we dive in, drop a comment below and let us know. How old are you? And where are you watching from? We're replying to every single one. And if you need help or have questions, we're here for you. Let's get into it. Starting with number 7. This one's small, often ignored, but surprisingly powerful when used the right way. Pumpkin seeds. If you've been dealing with dry eyes, blurry night vision, or sensitivity to light, there's a good chance your body is low on zinc. And pumpkin seeds happen to be one of the richest natural sources of zinc in the world. These little green seeds may look simple, but they're packed with nutrients that quietly play a huge role in protecting your retina and helping your eyes adjust to darkness. According to a 2020 study published in Nutrients, zinc is essential for delivering vitamin A to the retina. That's important because vitamin A helps produce melanin, the pigment that protects your eyes from light damage. Seniors who are low in zinc often struggle with seeing in dim light, slower visual processing, and increased oxidative stress in the macula, the part of the retina responsible for sharp, central vision. Just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds contains about 7 milligrams of zinc, making them one of the most zinc-dense plant foods available. But it's not just the zinc that makes pumpkin seeds special. They're also rich in vitamin E, which helps reduce inflammation in the eyes, and lutein, a compound shown to slow the progression of macular degeneration. In fact, a 2018 clinical trial involving over 1,000 older adults found that increasing both lutein and zinc intake together reduced the progression of age-related macular degeneration by up to 25% over 5 years. That's a significant impact. To get the most out of pumpkin seeds, eat them raw and unsalted. Roasting them at high temperatures can destroy some of the delicate antioxidants. Try soaking them overnight, drying them at low heat, or lightly toasting them. You can also grind them and sprinkle them into oatmeal or yogurt. And for seniors with digestion issues, pumpkin seed butter is a great alternative. It may even help your body absorb the nutrients more efficiently. Just 2 tablespoons a day can make a meaningful difference over time. You might not notice a change right away, but your retina will. Now let's move on to seed number 6. This one might already be hiding in your spice rack. Coming in at number 6, fennel seeds. If your eyes often feel dry, tired, or a little puffy after meals, you might be dealing with low-grade inflammation linked to poor blood sugar control. And fennel seeds could be your secret weapon. These tiny seeds usually sit quietly in spice racks, overlooked and underused. But they're packed with powerful compounds that support not just digestion, but also the delicate blood vessels that nourish your eyes. One of the biggest threats to aging eyes is microvascular damage, when the tiny vessels behind the retina become stiff, narrow, or blocked. That's where fennel seeds shine. They're rich in flavonoids and vitamin C, which work together to fight oxidative stress and reduce pressure on the optic nerve. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Ocular Pharmacology and Therapeutics found that fennel seed extract helped improve intraocular pressure and blood flow in animal models, showing early signs of glaucoma. Even more impressive, researchers saw a 30% reduction in retinal damage after just 2 weeks of use, thanks to its strong antioxidant activity. Fennel seeds also contain a compound called anethole, known for its anti-inflammatory effects. It's been linked to reduced eye swelling and better tear production, especially helpful for seniors dealing with dry eyes or mild visual discomfort. One of the easiest ways to use fennel seeds is by steeping a teaspoon in hot water to make a soothing tea after meals. It not only aids digestion, but helps your body absorb the eye-supporting compounds more effectively. Some people even chew fennel seeds raw, not just for fresher breath, but for the eye benefits too. However you choose to take them, consistency matters. A small daily dose is far more effective than occasional use. Over time, many people notice less eye strain, especially after long hours on screens or reading in dim light. Coming up next, seed number 5. You've probably eaten it before, but chances are you've been using it in the wrong form. Number 5 on the list is one you've probably had before: sunflower seeds. Maybe you've snacked on them at a ball game or tossed them into a salad. But here's the thing. Most people eat them roasted, salted, and stripped of their best nutrients. For seniors over 60, raw sunflower seeds can be one of the most powerful foods for fighting eye inflammation, especially when it comes to protecting the macula, the part of your eye responsible for sharp central vision. That's the vision you rely on to read, drive, and recognize faces. As we age, this central vision can fade quickly if free radicals are allowed to damage the retina. That's where sunflower seeds come in. They're loaded with vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that helps shield your eye cells from oxidative stress. According to the Age-Related Eye Disease Study, AREDS, funded by the National Eye Institute, high doses of vitamin E, especially when combined with other nutrients, can reduce the risk of macular degeneration progression by up to 25% in high-risk individuals. But sunflower seeds don't stop at vitamin E. They also contain selenium, zinc, and copper, 3 trace minerals that quietly support retinal health, lens clarity, and blood vessel strength. Many older adults are low in these minerals, and the result isn't just declining eyesight, it's blurry vision, poor night focus, and increased sensitivity to glare. To get the full benefit, it's important to choose raw, unsalted sunflower seeds. Just a small handful, about 1 ounce, delivers nearly half of your daily vitamin E needs. You can grind them into smoothies, sprinkle them over plain Greek yogurt, or stir them into oatmeal. Some seniors even blend them into homemade seed butters or mix them with chia and flax to create nutrient-packed snacks that support eye health. However you enjoy them, consistency is key. A little each day can go a long way in keeping your vision sharp and your eyes protected. Ready for seed number 4? This next one is tiny, but it's a powerhouse for blood flow and eye pressure. Now, let's move on to seed number 4, chia seeds. These tiny black seeds might not look like much, but they offer a powerful double benefit. They support your retina and help regulate blood sugar at the same time. If you're over 60 and noticing blurry vision after meals, trouble focusing, or sensitivity to light, the issue could be unstable blood sugar or even mild dehydration, 2 major triggers for eye damage that often go unnoticed. Chia seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, which your body converts into DHA, the essential fat found in the retina. In fact, DHA makes up nearly 60% of the photoreceptor cells in your eyes. Low levels of DHA have been directly linked to macular degeneration and thinning of the retina. A study published in Investigative Ophthalmology Visual Science found that seniors with higher DHA intake had a 38% lower risk of developing advanced age-related macular degeneration compared to those with low intake. But chia seeds don't just help your eyes, they also help your blood sugar stay steady. When soaked in water, chia seeds form a gel-like texture thanks to their soluble fiber. That gel slows down digestion, flattens blood sugar spikes, and protects the tiny capillaries in your eyes from oxidative stress. Even mildly elevated blood sugar can damage the delicate vessels behind your retina, creating micro tears and chronic inflammation, often without any symptoms until it's too late. Chia's unique mix of soluble fiber and healthy fats helps prevent that damage quietly and consistently. The best way to use chia seeds is to soak 1 to 2 tablespoons in water overnight, then add them to your morning smoothie, yogurt, or oatmeal. You can also enjoy them as chia water or chia pudding. Both are great options. Just remember, consistency is everything. Your vision won't change overnight, but over time, your retina will become more resilient and your eyes will thank you. Ready for seed number 3? This next one has been clinically shown to improve macular thickness by up to 32%. Let's take a look. Next up is seed number 3, Nigella seeds, also known as black seed or black cumin. But before we dive in, if you've been enjoying this video so far, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you don't miss out on more eye health tips like these. Now let's talk about Nigella seeds. These tiny black seeds are quietly becoming one of the most researched natural remedies for aging vision, and for good reason. Their power lies in a compound called thymoquinone, which has been shown to deliver strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects, especially within the optic nerve and retina. One study published in Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine found that black seed oil reduced intraocular pressure by 24% in glaucoma patients after just 6 weeks. That's a huge benefit for seniors dealing with early signs of eye pressure, tension headaches, or tunnel vision. But Nigella seeds don't stop there. They're also known for improving circulation to the eyes, which is absolutely critical. Poor blood flow is a silent threat to vision in older adults. Without enough oxygen and nutrients reaching the retina, photoreceptor cells begin to break down. Nigella helps by relaxing blood vessels and boosting nitric oxide, a compound that widens arteries and improves oxygen delivery. You won't necessarily feel this happening, but it's the kind of deep, behind-the-scenes support your eyes need to stay sharp and healthy. To use Nigella seeds, you can chew them raw in small amounts or mix about half a teaspoon of cold-pressed black seed oil into warm water with a little honey. Some people add it to tea or sprinkle the seeds over roasted vegetables. However you take it, consistency and quality are key. Always choose organic seeds or cold-pressed oil to get the full benefit. Over a few weeks, many seniors report less eye fatigue, clearer vision, and even relief from dry eye symptoms. Coming up next is seed number 2, and this one's been known in ancient cultures as the seed of longevity. Let's explore why. Seed number 2 is Fenugreek seeds. Small, golden, and surprisingly powerful when it comes to protecting your eyes. If you've been noticing red or irritated eyes, or a gradual drop in clarity, especially in the late afternoons, your blood sugar might be quietly damaging the tiny blood vessels in your eyes, and fenugreek could be the natural fix you didn't know you needed. These seeds have been used for centuries in Ayurvedic medicine, but now modern science is catching up. A 2021 study published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences found that daily fenugreek supplementation lowered blood glucose levels by up to 30% and significantly reduced oxidative stress in the retina. That's a big deal, because high blood sugar leads to a process called glycation, where sugar molecules stick to proteins in your eyes and slowly break them down. Over time, this contributes to cataracts, blurry vision, and even diabetic retinopathy. Fenugreek seeds are also rich in lutein, a powerful antioxidant concentrated in the macula, the part of your eye responsible for central vision. Lutein helps absorb harmful blue light and shields your retina from sun damage. Unfortunately, most seniors don't get enough lutein, especially if their diet is heavy in processed foods, leaving their eyes vulnerable to rapid aging. To get the most out of fenugreek, soak 1 teaspoon of seeds in water overnight and drink the water on an empty stomach the next morning. You can also grind the seeds into a powder and add it to soups or stews. Some people roast them lightly to reduce bitterness, but the raw soaked version is the most potent. Just 1 or 2 teaspoons a day, taken consistently, can make a noticeable difference in focus, sharpness, and eye strain, especially if you spend a lot of time on screens or reading. And now, we've reached seed number 1, the most powerful of them all. Ancient cultures called it the seed of clarity, and modern science is finally proving why. Let's dive in. And finally, we've reached seed number 1, the most powerful seed for senior eye health ever studied, flax seeds. You've probably heard about flax seeds being good for digestion or heart health, but what most seniors don't realize is how incredibly protective they are for the retina, macular, and optic nerve. In fact, flax seeds might be the single most important seed for preserving long-term vision. What makes them so special is their exceptionally high content of ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. Your body uses ALA to produce DHA, the structural fat of the retina. When DHA levels are low, the retina begins to thin, contrast sensitivity drops, and the risk of macular degeneration increases. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults with high ALA intake had a 40% lower risk of developing advanced macular degeneration. But flax seeds do even more. They help lower blood pressure and reduce inflammation in the tiny capillaries that feed the eye, capillaries that are fragile and easily damaged by high blood sugar or pressure. When these vessels become inflamed, fluid can leak into the retina, causing blurred vision or swelling. Flax seeds help calm that inflammation and coat the blood vessels with protective nutrients. There's just one catch. Whole flax seeds are hard to digest, and you won't absorb their benefits unless they're ground. Always choose freshly ground flax seeds and store them in the fridge to keep the oils stable. You can stir a tablespoon into yogurt, blend it into a smoothie, or sprinkle it over oatmeal. But avoid cooking them at high heat, which destroys the delicate fats. Now, if you're wondering how to combine all 7 of these powerful seeds into one easy, nourishing meal without needing 7 separate recipes or complicated prep, the answer is simple. You can build a single breakfast that loads your body with the nutrients your eyes are craving. Start with a small bowl of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt or kefir. This gives you a creamy base full of healthy fats and probiotics, which help absorb fat-soluble nutrients like lutein and ALA. Stir in 1 tablespoon of ground flax seed, your retina's best defense. Then add 1 teaspoon of chia seeds that you soaked overnight in water. Their gel-like texture adds hydration and helps stabilize blood sugar. Mix in half a teaspoon of black seed, Nigella, for circulation and eye pressure support. Next, take 1 soaked teaspoon of fenugreek seeds, drain the water, and stir them in. The yogurt helps mellow their natural bitterness. Sprinkle in a pinch of hemp seeds for magnesium and fatty acids, and top it off with a teaspoon of sunflower seeds for vitamin E and zinc. If you prefer a sweeter version, add a few slices of fresh mango or blueberries, both rich in antioxidants and gentle on blood sugar. This simple breakfast isn't just delicious, it's a daily ritual that can help protect your vision, support your blood sugar, and strengthen your eyes for years to come. You've now got one simple, delicious, and vision-restoring meal packed with all 7 seeds your eyes have been quietly craving. It's more than just breakfast, it's a daily act of care for your eyesight. When you eat this consistently, you'll feel more focused, more energized, and most importantly, you'll be giving your eyes real protection, backed by real science. Every spoonful is a step towards stronger vision and better health. If you've made it this far, you're not like most seniors. You're taking your eye health seriously, and that's exactly what it takes to protect your vision in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Every seed we covered today is backed by clinical research, real human results, and genuine hope. These aren't supplements or gimmicks, they're everyday foods, simple, powerful, and proven to nourish your retina, repair damage, and fight off the silent decline that creeps in unnoticed until it's too late. The truth is, over 90% of seniors are losing their eyesight slowly every year, and most have no idea why. It's not just aging, it's missing nutrients, it's inflammation, it's poor circulation. And the good news? You can start changing that today, right in your own kitchen. Start small. Pick just 1 seed to try this week. Build the habit, then add another. Over time, your body will thank you, and your eyes will feel the difference. Clearer days, sharper focus, less strain, fewer scares. So, tell us in the comments, which seed are you going to try first this week? We're reading and replying to every single one, and we'd love to hear your thoughts, questions, or even your own experiences. And if you want more senior-focused health videos like this, packed with real science, surprising facts, and simple food-based solutions that actually work, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Thanks so much for watching, and here's to seeing the world more clearly, one bite at a time.